Hello, it says I'm live. Let me know if you can hear and see me. I do see that I am on the screen. You can see that weird digit on the wall. So, divided by sight was the first one to comment. And then, hello, Valley, I'm guessing. Good to see you again. Okay. So, welcome. So this is gonna be like the first time I'm doing a non-sprinting one stream. So bear with me. Please. Open this door a little bit more. You can see my messy room behind me. So, oh yay! Hi, Brooke. Hello, Brook Writes. It's nice to see you on my stream. Yeah, yours was really fun. My thingy just went off. My phone did. Yours actually made me realize, like, hey, maybe that'd be interesting to do. It'd be fun to do. Is just to do a chat one, not be like the intent to work. Just relax. I actually just finished watching Brook Writes' video for the July Camp NaNo announcement tag, and so I'm gonna do that in the stream. It's gonna be great. And because I didn't prep for that at all, you're getting on the spot answers for that. But I did plan to talk about Camp NaNo July, some writing stuff, maybe talk about some potential videos that I like, ideas that I have. Some of this I have, I think I've mentioned it in like my writing sprint streams. Some of these ideas. Oh, and like answer like any questions you guys might have for me, about me, yada yada. Quick question I have for you. How's the sound in here? And then I'll explain where here is. Hello, Barbara. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Brooke said, thank you. That's so fun. I'm so excited to hear about your camp plan. Yeah. So I literally finished watching your video right before the stream started. So I haven't commented on yours yet, but I'm going to. I have liked it though. Okay, so the sound is really good. No echoes or anything. Okay. Because the current location I'm in is my closet. I've turned my walk-in closet into an office area. Yes, it's my closet office. So it's not like decorated or anything yet because I moved the furniture in here yesterday because I had to remove things. So that's part of the reason my room is currently such a mess, is like this, and I unpacked my stuff because we were able to renew our lease here. So also good news. I know where I'm living for the next year or for the foreseeable future. Awesome. Here, let when I finish decorating and stuff, one of my video ideas is like doing a little walkthrough of in here and out there in my bedroom itself. So yes, phone. That's the wrong button. We're gonna mute my phone for a minute. Okay. But yes, this is my closet office. And I managed to fit the desk in here how I wanted, so that's great. I'm really excited about that. So, Camp NaNo July. So, bring up Brook. I have it up on my phone. Also, I have my camera back out. For the longest time, I've been shooting the videos or my live streams from my laptop camera, so it's like really low and I have to look down. But now I have this camera up and unpacked, so we can look up and talk. Okay, so Camp NaNo announcement tag. I'm like have terrible eyesight. Sorry, people. So Brook does list the people who organized this tag, and they are author Angela Ann on YouTube, Annie BTJ, and Kylie. I will totally stealing these links, by the way. Just so you're aware. I'll put them in the description and the questions later. Once I am done with the stream. It's going to say that I stole this from Brook Writes channel and a link to Brook's channel. So, got my Dr. Pepper. The downside to the closet, by the way, is the air. There is no airflow in here, and I just realized I still have that up. I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great. So, like, I'm gonna have to move my fan over here, like, into my doorway. So, adjust myself so you don't see as much of the mess. So, the tag questions are, number 1, you're a camper now. Introduce yourself. Okay. Hi, my name is Kat Motor. I do already actually have a pen name picked out. That is actually that's the username I use for any of the social media. That's in the description below, towards the end of my video description. So I do plan to go by the pen name of Cat Leo, which is actually part of my name anyway. So it's not that far off from my name. Leo is in my middle name, actually. But I'm Kat. I do fan fiction, and then I'm also working on my first original novel, which includes a lot of fantasy. I have to build a world of magic. World of magic. There's going to be some crime in it. I need to do a lot of research into PTSD for it. I have done some, but not as extensive as I want to get, because my main character is going to have PTSD because she was in the army, and so it's going to deal with that as well. And she's gonna solve crime for the supernatural world. It's gonna be great. Oh, that was question 2, by the way. Question 2 was, tell us about your project or projects. So Shadow, which is my original novel, is what I'm going to, one of the things I'm going to be working on. For camp, I might possibly also do some fanfic stuff. I'm not 100% sure. But if I do work on any fanfic stuff, it is counting the words towards it. And let's see. Okay, let's go to question 3 in just a second. What do you got here, Divided by Sight? Divided by Sight said, I'm subscribed to Brook Writes, but didn't get a notification. We'll watch her video after this. Yes. I might even be able to pop a link into the chat as well. And then if you want, you can also follow. Brooke's a lot better at posting than I am. Where to go? Can I? Oh, I'm actually gonna have to go to the video. Okay. Here you go. For those of you who want to see Brooke's video, there it is. And back to that one. So question 3 is, what is your camp goal? So officially speaking, I have the goal of, I can bring it up actually, on the NaNo site. Am I logged in? I'm not logged in. I think it's 30,000, but I'm not 100% sure, so that's why we're going officially to the site. Okay, it's not. So my official goal on the site is 31,000 words. So that's just 1,000 words a day. But what I want to do is get my first draft finished, and I want my draft to be about 72,000 words. I am in chapter 2, and so actually I'm about 4,000 words. So we're going to see how much I can write before July, and that will actually determine how much I actually am going to need to write in July. Even if my draft is really rough, I do want to try and get the first draft done by the end of July. Because in my goals for May through September, because I did the year in thirds and I don't know why, I couldn't math. My goal was to finish the first draft. Actually, I have that whiteboard. Hold on. Here are my goals. So work on my series Bible. I have been doing that as I go. And for my outlining and stuff I did do. It's also where I'm going to put some of my research. Write the first draft. Print and edit first draft. This goal, so you can't even see the last goal on here. But I probably won't get to the last goal on here. Which is to write the second draft ? So we're probably not doing that one. But I want to at least, I'm hoping to, by the end, so by August 31st, I want to have printed and started editing my first draft, is my goal. So hopefully I can finish my first draft in July. Hi, AlleyCat107. Welcome. Also, if you guys have any questions you want to ask me, Am I back? My internet went wonky. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. That was so weird. Okay. I will. Okay. I can do that. Yeah, I disappeared for a second there. It's okay though. So I was talking about my goals. So yeah. Also, if you guys have any questions you want to ask me, go ahead. You can put those in the description, or not in the description, in the chat if you want to ask me any questions. Okay. Question 4. Are you a rookie or a veteran? I have done camp before and I have never actually succeeded at camp. So there's that. One tip is to not stress about it. That's a tip I have, is don't stress about it. You can't get all the writing in the world done in a month. So don't stress about it. Ooh, where did I put? If I was smart, I'd have it near me. But I don't appear to have it handy. And I don't know why that is. Normally, it's right beside me. It's not up there either. So how do you stay organized this month? Hold on. I'm looking for my bullet journal, which we're going to give up on finding. But I have a bullet journal. It's like 2 inches thick. And I'm confused at why I'm not finding it, actually. But how I'm going to stay organized during camp is my bullet journal. Everything's a mess in my life right now, so I don't know where it is. Eventually I'll find it, guys. So yeah, I'm going to try and use my bullet journal to keep organized. And I might like make mini week goals. So that's one reason I really want to find my bullet journal is so I do have some like artistic like looking pages, like my NaNo one for November, because I already have planned out my bullet journal all the way up to November, actually through December, because when school starts, I want to be able to the first week take my syllabus information and put it in there. I want to do my best to be on top of things this semester for sure. So hi, Blind Mage. Also, I was just responding to Brook on the bullet journal thing, and I just do really simple things, and it's gonna drive me insane that I don't know where my bullet journal is, because y'all don't need to see me frantically searching for it, by the way. It's not enough games. found my bullet journal so I can show you. Okay. Turn my camera back on. I found it. Okay. So I bought this really thick one. But how mine is, it's really, really simple. I will show you like a future month. It was hiding from me. It was under a stack of clothes. I had to think about it. I was like, wait a minute. I know where that is. That's where I put it last night. So, yeah, there's not really much here to see. So this is my July. This is my month spread. It's just, I made the calendar and then I used a highlighter and I just color coded it. And then like my week. So this is Monday through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I do a notes section. Oh wait. This is so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a note section. And that's what I do for my weeks. And then my most creative page in here is for regular NaNo, which I was just sitting and relaxing and watching Scooby-Doo when I did this. This is for NaNoWriMo in November, like so. And I just doodled. That's how I made that one. But I have all the way through December set up in here. And it's just drawing quick lines. And then on my days, I do have the times blocked out. So like 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Because I should be at home by that point, almost any day. So, and then here's my, I have this one set up for 30,000 and not 31,000. This is my tracker for July. It's camp. So I'm actually going to do my daily word counts here, and then color in when I reach a goal. So that's how I plan to keep organized. Let me finish the tag questions real quick, and then I'll get to the questions in the chat. Okay, because I did search for this for a few minutes there. Organized was 5. Number 6 is, what do you have in your survival kit to get through the month? Dr. Pepper and coffee. Also, I'm a sticky note and office supply fiend. So these are all sticky notes. Plus I have sticky notes to go in here. And I plan to turn, you can't see this wall. Here, let me turn you. So this wall is currently blank. I'm going to turn this into basically like an idea wall, I think. So I'll just stick sticky notes or note cards on here, using like blue painter's tape and a note card or something. And so this wall is going to become like an idea wall too. Let's see. Anything else in my survival kit? Reese's. I eat so many Reese's. Number 7, predict how camp is going to go for you. I don't have a prediction for that. I do know I have like a 5-day period where I'm not going to be typing at all. because I will be with my family from like a Thursday till a Monday. So it's like, and it's right at the end of NaNo, or right at the end of July. So I'm gonna like have to, in the beginning, do a lot of words. But I have no idea how camp's gonna go. 8. Do you prefer camps or regular camp or regular NaNo? What do you? Yeah, a regular camp NaNo. I don't have one preference over the other, honestly. Maybe the November one, just because so many more people are involved in it. I guess might be it. But I also don't like that one because it's during school. So also I didn't do it the camps last year because I was doing summer school. So what's something you would change about Camp NaNo? The site? To do camps, like to camp groups again, to be like properly, because it used to assign you camps, and now you actually have to make your own group. 10. What's your favorite thing about Camp NaNo? That you get to choose your goal. So that's my favorite thing. So let me scroll up in the chat from while I was, running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Should Def collab on a stream/writing video? That'd be fun. That'd be interesting, Lauren. And I believe, did I accept your friend's request on Facebook? Was it you who sent me a friend's request on Facebook? I don't remember. But that'd be fun. That'd be interesting. So the only time I've ever been in another video, that's 2 times now, was with Leora and the writing sprint for the LGBTQ plus stream, and then I was on BC's for the other 2 karaoke. And that's the only time, and I'm really quiet on other people's streams. I think it's just because I don't actually know everyone. So I'm like really generally quiet, because my first couple streams by myself, I was really quiet. But now I'm suddenly like more comfortable with it. So bullet journal stuff, okay. Reese's, yes, okay. You asked me what am I taking in uni. So I'm a classics major, so I study ancient Greece and ancient Rome and ancient Egypt. Most people don't know what classics is, so I always explain it automatically. You might know what it is. So I can actually tell you the classes I'm taking this year. So it's my last year, hopefully, so it's my 5th year I'm doing this. I'm doing school, and so I'm taking, I wanted to take an easy class. So I'm taking like Greek and Roman mythology, which is a 100 level class, and normally classics majors take this their first semester. Me taking it like my second to last. And then I'm actually retaking a class that talks about body, gender, and sexuality in antiquity. I failed this class previously, but there were some external circumstances involved, involving health and family. So I'm retaking that. I'm taking Latin, and then I'm taking a history class, which I am taking because I like I've never had the professor, but I've met her as a person and I liked her, so that's why I'm doing that. But I'm also a writing minor, and I want to say are all my writing requirements done? I don't know. Okay. Okay. That's where I'm at. StreamYard jumped on me a little bit. Divided by site says it'd be interesting to include Brook Writes in a collab as well. Reese's. Yeah, I'm a weird person, and I like the process of making my bullet journal. it actually it's a form of relaxation for me actually at this point. Is just the monotonous making the lines for the weekly spread is just, it's making any other page that bothers me, honestly. I could just have my month and my weekly spread in my bullet journal and I'd be fine. But I added like my class schedule. I'm going to have a page with my professor contact info on it. I did the camp pages. I have some other pages in here. So we all know what to bribe. I mean, get you. Patience for it. Yeah, it does take some patience. That's right. Divided by Sight found me because of the AuthorTube karaoke on BC Brown's books page or channel. See, I'm so glad that you know what classics is because so many people don't. I can't tell you how many people in my family I have to explain what classics is. Also, I'm from a small town, a small hick town. So I say classics and most people think music, which it's not outrageous, but yeah. The Blind Mage loves mythology. Yes. So I'm going to take the Greek and Roman mythology class because actually the majority of the classes I've taken are obviously more of the historical and literature side. I have taken some archaeology and art classes that coincide with talking about the ancient world. But I really do like mythology, and so I want to delve more into that. I did the closest I've come to studying the mythology besides reading like the Iliad and the Odyssey and the Aeneid, and Antigone and the plays and stuff, is I wrote a paper. I've actually done this a couple of times because I like the topic so much. Was the general topic was women in the religions of the ancient world. So I did one where it was like analyzing the prospects for a young girl in her life, in like the steps, if you could do all of the steps in religion as a young girl that they have the opportunities for, what those things would be, and there's festivals and those celebrations. So that was the closest I got. But I'm actually kind of excited to actually do a class on mythology. Because I want to. Even though I'm probably going to be reading stuff I've already read at this point, because I'm a senior now, and I'm taking a freshman class. So. Okay, it was Divided by Sight that on Facebook. All right. Also, I forgot to say, awesome that you work at a university. I technically work at my university. I'm in Campus Tiny. Let's see. Any other questions type things? Hi, Sylvia. So I'm not actually doing a productivity sprint today, but hey, right while I'm talking, I honestly just will turn on live streams if people are just chatting and write during them. But welcome. I have no editing tips. I got none. I do have book recommendations for those though. Ironically, I took an editing class. I took an editing and publishing class last semester. I'm not very good at editing, I've learned. Divided by Sight. Read what you wrote, revise. Yeah. So I have some, because I took an editing and publishing class. So this is one of the books from that class that I do plan to use. It does make references and reflects on the Chicago manual style, the 16th edition specifically for this one. But it like breaks down and gives into like more cohesive thoughts. Because this manual style is much larger than this. Much. Also, if you work at a university, you probably have access to, I think it's free actually. But the Chicago manual style, read it aloud. Personally, if I read things aloud, it helps me. And there's also, I was watching one of the Courtney Project. She's part of Kennedy Fox, and she also has the pen name Lyra Parrish. But the Courtney Project recommended a thing that reads stuff to you, so you can hear it not in your voice, and you can change the speed on it. Sylvia recommends Color Code. It's amazing for editing, for her editing. You can see how much or how little she has of an element. So during your degree, all you used was color. You're going to use it again. From what I understand from my editing and publishing classes, any editors will use based on the Chicago manual style for majority of stuff. Grammarly and the Hemingway app are great, apparently. I haven't gotten to the editing stage. For obviously, I'm still working on my first draft, and I will be honest, my fanfics are terribly edited because I didn't edit them. I am working on editing one of them because it's not complete, and I've been writing it over such a long period of time. I have like 3 or 4 writing styles in it, so I'm editing it a season at a time. So, I did. Nicole, I accepted your friend request, by the way. Let's see. Be a series based on gods, goddesses of Greek mythology. I love mythology. I want to learn so much more about them. And yeah, I love that. Yeah, so I'm actually planning on doing a series here on my channel that are looking back at fanfics that I wrote a while ago. If you wanted to know what my my fanfiction.net account is, it's Cat 2020. It used to be Vampire 2016. Yeah, it used to be that, but now it's Cat 2020, and that's on fanfiction.net. And you can see, I'll be honest, most of my fanfics aren't that great because they're not edited. They would be so much better if they were edited. Mind you, I still have fanfics that I think I didn't write very well, that are still getting favorites and follows today, and I haven't updated anything on fanfiction.net in, I can tell you, when was, yeah, the last time I updated anything on fanfiction.net was in 2018. So I have more recent things on Archive of Our Own. In fact, my main character for my book, so Shadow, the main character's name is Lavinia, and I originally created Lavinia as an original character for a fan fiction. And I liked her so much, I was like, yes, I'm writing a book about her. So now she has her own like legitimate book, or is going to. I'm Cat 2016 on Archive of Our Own. So post fan fiction without getting in trouble? Where do you live? Weird question. Where do you live? And I can answer that question. Are you going to watch Legacies? Possibly. It is in my watch list to watch. I've seen clips of it, so I generally know what happens, but I don't know everything. I would check that. I had an account, but due to lack of use, it was shut down, so I had to create a new one. I'm shocked that hasn't happened to me yet on fanfic, but I do randomly get, like, I'll just log in because some of my work is only on here. I don't have the computer that some of my original stuff was on. So please tell me. Post fanfiction without getting in trouble. So fanfiction, I do know that there are countries where you can't post fanfiction and that you literally can't go to the websites. I don't remember what countries those are. But on fanfiction.net, they do have, and Archive of Our Own, they both have guidelines that you have to follow criteria for. They're far more strict on on fanfiction.net. You can also do it on Wattpad. But so I can actually just share a page with you. Let's look at one of my earlier things. Okay, it's fine. That one was actually marked. So let me find one. Okay. I found one that has the thing in it that I'm thinking about. So on fanfiction.net, or really basically any fanfiction site that you do fanfiction. Can you see that? You can see that. Okay. I have this lovely little disclaimer at the top. I do not own the Vampire Diaries. Most fanfictions or fanfics on fanfiction.net will have this disclaimer. I know some do on Archive of Our Own and some don't, simply because it is implied, because it's a fan work. It's not original fiction in that sense. You can also, I don't know if Amazon is still doing it. It was like Amazon Worlds or something? Kindle Worlds, I think. So Amazon had this thing for a while where you could make money off of fanfictions, which that you couldn't do any fandom you wanted. It had to be select fandoms, because you're not supposed to make money off of other people's work, because fanfiction is technically, like, you write it, but it's based off of someone else's work. So let me see if it'll open this for me. Okay, it's not doing the thing. It's not taking me to it. But Amazon had this thing called Kindle Worlds, and you could do fan fiction there. In fact, one of my favorite authors, L.J. Smith, has been that's how she was publishing. I don't know if it's still going. I don't know. But L.J. Smith did use Kindle Worlds to publish how she wanted the Vampire Diaries book series to go. Because it's now written by a ghost author. Because her contract was up, I guess. So yeah. But that was Kindle Worlds. I had some feelings about that. I don't feel like you should get money for writing fan fiction. If you do, it shouldn't be so that people can read it. Because I believe that fan fiction is real writing. It's hard. Because I have read some novel length and like excellent quality fanfics. They weren't. One of them was better than the book or the movie. I don't remember what it was, but it was better than like the original content. So I'm gonna talk about fan fiction. So that's actually part of how. Yeah, fan fiction is supposed to be for fun. That's what I don't like about here. Listen to my rant about fan fiction. So when people constantly comment on stuff like, when are you gonna post an update? Hey, are you gonna continue this? Hey, do this. Hey, I want the story this way. The author doesn't have to. They could just stop. Because they're not getting paid to do this. People put free effort, like their own effort, and they put like novel quality work out there sometimes for free. So it bothers me when people are pushy about it because they don't have to do it. You get this for free. That's my spiel there. Fan art's another thing. Fan art you can sell. But that's it. Fan art and fan fiction have there are some boundaries that are different. But most fan artists do it for free. But if you're commissioned to do something, it's different. Yeah. So a lot of times with fan fictions, and there are authors who are opposed to fan fiction. I'm not going to name names, but some famous authors have been against it. And then a lot of authors are for it and are just go for it. And so are a lot of actors and stuff. So, but Fangirl. So I never read Fangirl. I don't think I own it either. But yeah, so concern about plagiarism is important. I have actually put links to things in my fan fictions before of where I got things. Or in the author note, it's always encouraged to say that you don't own the work because then you're not liable for anything. Effort and time took a Legend of Zelda fanfic down because too many people were hating on it. Oh, rude. Rude. Hello, dawdling writer. Translated novel websites also run into the same problem of people always commenting for the translator to hurry up, and most of them are also not paid. Rude. Because, so I can't translate anything in like a modern language, but so as someone who takes and studies Latin, rude. Because it takes me sometimes it takes me 5 minutes to translate like a paragraph. Sometimes it may take me 2 to 3 hours to translate something. Mind you, I'm a beginner in Latin still. But if somebody told me to hurry up and write or translate something, I'd just say no. And I hope they don't take that treatment. Honestly, I'm the person that if people tell me to hurry up, it will slow me down. I will turn around and say, guess what? You get to wait longer. I had done that, by the way. I didn't tell them that's why I was so slow, but it is. Ooh. Don't people know translating is hard? That's just rude. Rude. Hey, random question. Is one of you Shadow Mage? 23? Yeah. Always appreciate the translators who communicate with the original authors and their publishing houses, if there is one, to get permission to do a fan translation. Yeah, that'd be really nice. So one thing I do really appreciate about the fanfic community, when a fanfic is really popular, a lot of times you will have some people reach out and ask the original author, especially if they've written in their stuff to not copy their work and post it anywhere else or in other name. People will ask you, be like, hey, can I translate this? I keep burping, I'm sorry. Y'all got to listen to me go on a spiel about fanfiction. Oh, the Blind Mage. Yay! Do I have personal do's and don'ts for my fanfiction? Oh, that's a good question. Let me think about that for a second. I might actually. Also, the Blind Mage. Awesome that you are slowly putting your work back up. Woo! You're right. And my personal do's and don'ts for fanfiction, it might be yeah, I think that'd be a good video idea. Do's and don'ts of fanfiction. I mean, I could also do a video on my favorite tropes for fanfiction specifically, because for some reason, does anyone find, anyone that reads fanfiction, does anyone find that there are tropes that you like to read as fanfiction and some that you don't like to read, but you don't like them in like regular fiction? Anybody feel that? Yeah. The Blind Mage said that. Nicole said that. Where'd it go? Hmm. It's do's and don'ts. So I have certain things that I just won't write for a couple of reasons. I should write down the video idea because I'll be able to go more in depth once I've thought about it. Yeah, so some things I like in fanfics because fanfics can be like extremely short. But then I don't like that idea. It also does depend on the characters too, I will be honest. So one thing I personally don't do in my fanfics, and if I do it, I'm doing it unintentionally, is character bashing. I don't like hating on a character. It's just mainly because like in the real world I don't like to hate on people. Like if I don't like somebody, like don't like them, something had to have happened. That I have a large quantity of information on to know, and like it'd be justifiable. So like one thing I don't do in like fan fiction is I don't character bash because I've like there are characters that I've read in like books or seen on TV shows that I'm like, I don't really like this character, but then I'll read something on fan fiction and it'll be like, huh, I never thought about looking at the character from this angle, and then, or I might not like a character in the beginning, or I'll like a character in the beginning and then progress forward and I'll like, I don't like this character now, or oh, I like this character now, type of thing. So, like the Blind Mage said, fanfics can show different sides of characters not shown in the original novel or in the original series in some way. Series, show, movie, however you want to put it. So it's interesting to see that. It's also interesting to see a different side to a character that's like 100% in character. So it's like, I could definitely see this character doing this. I try to rate characters as in character as I can. That's why I'm so slow at doing some of my prompts right that I have for some fanfics, because I don't know how to write some of these characters yet. The Blind Mage also said, I usually leave the characters out of the story if I don't like them. Good idea. Sometimes I'll just mention a character and then that's it. It's just like so-and-so went on a trip. That's all you gotta know. So yeah. Do you like when a writer sticks more to the original or goes off and take both? Honestly, sometimes I don't like totally different. There are certain AUs that I don't like. For those of you watching either currently or after the fact of the playback, AUs are alternate universes. Using some fanfic terminology here. Also, OC is original character. There are some alternate universes that I don't like. I really don't like the modern ones that get changed to like the past. And then there are, but I like the time travel ones is the thing. But also time travel is like canon in like several series that I've watched. So that's a thing. But I'm partial to both. I almost prefer if somebody can't get the characters in certain ways. I'll be like, that's not for me, but I probably would still encourage others to read it. So it depends on the story, honestly. Trying to think. So, like, one of the fanfics that I write, it's the one that I'm actually currently editing and reposting, and then I'm going to continue it. It's called Sister of Darkness. It's a Vampire Diaries series rewrite, starting at episode 1 of season 1. Hi, Alley Cat. You're back from the shower, and we're talking about fanfiction. So, have you ever seen those posts that are like either on Tumblr itself or screenshots of stuff from Tumblr, where it's like, well, if you want to be technical, when people say that fan art isn't real art, or fan fiction isn't real fan fiction, or isn't real writing, point people at the most Renaissance, I think it's Renaissance, but most older artwork is basically fan art from the Bible. Or, hi, BC Brown Books. Welcome. I'm currently talking about fan fiction and answering this one. Oh, wait, no, I went to this one. I was jumping around on myself. Oh, it jumped on me. Fairy tale retellings are basically just fanfics. It's taking any story or story idea, I guess, and it's technically a fanfic. I don't remember what it was. Something Inferno was somebody explained it to their professor, who was like, fanfiction's not real writing. But then they're like, really? Because this is basically just fanfiction. You assigned us basically fanfiction. So, but yeah. Possibly. I might possibly do a video on my prompts that I've been working on forever and not getting to because it's taking me forever to understand characters. My thoughts on crossovers. So remember my main character I mentioned? It was for a mega crossover. And when I say mega, I mean 5 fandoms into one. Like, and I was like so far into it that I was actually working the timelines to make sure I got events lining up correctly. I love crossovers so much. A video top 5 to 10 fanfics I've read. I would only do that if I actually got permission from the writers to post their stuff. Those are hellos. My phone is doing something. Oh, my phone's at 15%. Okay, whatever. I'll deal with it later. I feel like I skipped a question at some point. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go back through the chat to write some of the stuff down because there's some fun video ideas there. Mac and cheese is the bomb. Mac and cheese is great. By the way, you can also ask me questions non-writing related. Like random tidbits about me. I don't know. So let's see. What else? The Blind Mage said that they need to come up with video ideas. Mine are so far fan fiction related. It's great. Yes. I do have one of them written down. I need to write down. So, random fact about me, I'm allergic to onion. It's a terrible life, really. I can't eat so many things. Oh, I already wrote that one down. That's the one I actually wrote down. Y'all are hearing me be really quiet for a second. Oops, wrong spot. Yes, that'd be fantastic. Okay. Music interlude while she writes down all the ideas. Appreciate. So let's see. Let me go to this one and then I'll go up again. They are the devil onions are pepper spray. Try cooking with them. So I'll answer this. So my favorite colors are red, blue, and purple, which I find fantastic because red and blue make purple. And then technically black is one of my favorite colors as well. Back to onions. So, funny thing, it's not very funny because I'm allergic to them, but I haven't always been allergic to onion. I didn't develop my onion allergy until I was in the 11th grade. Like, it started to develop a little bit before during my high school career, but it became really bad my 11th grade year. So it started out that I used to actually be able to eat, when I was younger, I could eat any onion. And I was that weird person that I would go to a restaurant and ask for extra onion. And then when my allergy started to develop, I would just get a really bad stomach ache. And then eventually I couldn't eat raw onion, but I could still eat cooked onion. And then slowly that became a no too. But I had just stopped eating regular onion. I hadn't thought about looking at the actual ingredients of some things. So, like, I can't have ranch. I can't have flavored potato chips. If I want to buy flavored potato chips, I have to buy a bag that's like this big. And it's only this full. And it's $5. And I have to order it and get it shipped to me if I want to buy flavored potato chips. Or I can just learn how to make them myself, like I did with the barbecue flavored potato chips, which I think are better, actually. So like I also can't have like ketchup. I can't have, if I go to a restaurant, I have to ask if certain things are cooked in broth because I can't have anything cooked in broth. So like I can't have a turkey sandwich unless I make a turkey. It's annoying. My color choices are all great choices. Divided by sides, colors are red, green, and purple. Ooh, red and purple. Yes. Green's a good color, too. It might be on my secondary favorite list. My dad's favorite color is white. I have to remind him that is white technically a color? I don't know. Did I have other? Any other? Random questions you want to ask me? Also, hopefully I'm getting our internet situation resolved because I ordered a router. Because the major thing that was wrong with our internet is fixed, but then our router is also going downhill. Back to earlier, hey, can we ask YouTube? Send that as a suggestion, like, hey, give me some. So it's one allergy. It's just there's onion in all of those things. I'm also allergic to fireworks because I'm allergic to sulfur. So we naturally produce sulfur in our bodies, and I'm allergic to it. So I get hives when I sweat. Interestingness. Oh, the Blind Mage. Favorite colors: blue, green, and violet. Nice. Oh no, my dad don't wear white. It's just his favorite color. Any tattoos, piercings? The only piercings I have are my ears. And I have no tattoos. I don't like needles. I would possibly be willing to get one. And so one of my ears is messed up. This one. They messed up. My ear had to be pierced more than once when I was younger because my mom took my earrings out and then the hole healed. Specifically on this ear though. This one, they got the same hole every time. This one, so my earrings are actually crooked in this ear. And so I ended up, because I have scar tissue in my ear. now. I had to re-pierce my own ear, so I can't go longer than like just swapping earrings without having an earring in my ear, or it will start to close. And I don't know why. It's just weird like that. I'm also metals. I have to have certain metals, but I don't listen to that anymore. I just clean it constantly, and it keeps it from getting infected. Are there any other? Oh, the Blind Mage is allergic to air pollution. Makes sense. Really does. Random. I'll just start talking about random things about myself. So you know that firework thing? I can't go outside when people are lighting off fireworks, or when there are sparklers. Yeah, I can't breathe, especially around sparklers. So it's a great time being me, especially this time of year when everyone is letting fireworks off in my area when they're not supposed to. Let's me think. Other random thing about me. I said I grew up in a small town. Ooh. Christmas trees. My dad works for a Christmas tree farm. Goodbye. Have an excellent dinner, you two. So my dad works for a Christmas tree farm, and where he lives is near one of their fields. And so growing up, I used to go hide under pine trees. I made a nest. My sisters couldn't find me. It was perfect. It was excellent. That's all I got. I didn't actually really write anything down to talk about today beyond camp and some potential ideas maybe. A little bit of writing stuff. The fact that I have a closet now, or that I moved my desk into my closet to be an office. That's not why people in my area are doing it. I'd be cool with it if that's why they were doing it. No, the people in the area I'm in are literally just lighting fireworks off to be jerks. Like, it'd be great if that's the reason people were lighting fireworks off in my area. But I know it's not. Yeah. So if people want to do it for her, I would pay for those fireworks. I can't watch them, but I can't be there for them, but I'll pay for them to support her and to get charges against her murderers. But the people in this area are not letting them off for that reason. Okay. BRB. Let's see. If people want to do productivity sprints, I'm not doing them right now. But Heather will be doing them. Let me like that post. Heather, Dewey Pennant, I believe is her name. I hope I'm not slaughtering that pronunciation. But it's 7 p.m. Eastern time. Those will be happening. I like to promote streams. So here's a link to that. That starts at 7, by the way. Other things. I should write down stuff. Also, I've managed to talk for longer than I thought I would. I thought I would only manage to talk for max an hour. But that fan fiction rant got me going. Maybe I should do my calendar. I put my flag there. Sorry. Because, so like I haven't decorated in the closet yet here. The whiteboard that I had up earlier, put this up, I think is going to go on my door maybe. Maybe on the back of the door. And then I rigged, using some paper clips, I rigged up and put my my calendar up using some paper clips, so that, because we rent, so I don't want to poke holes in the walls, and I generally use command strips. So let's turn the camera this way. So there's my calendar. So this isn't a very big space that I have to work with, but it's a nice little space. Oh, I can pull this forward. And here, enjoy my calendar. It's puppies. Oh, it's not high enough. Hold on. This is my calendar. I have it with paper clips up here. So I can just go like that with it. Oh no. Get back up there. So each month I got a dog. I should write. Earlier I mentioned the ways that I'm going to stay organized. One way in which I can do that is I might also write my word goals, like the 1,000 words a day. I might write that on here, and then I can just check that off, as well as doing it in here. And then it'll be more of a, like, I walk in here and I'll be like, hey, I gotta do that when I see it on the calendar. So I need to, want to decorate in here. I have these, which I made in high school to put up. So I might actually just do a video of me decorating in here, maybe. That might be a fun video. Also, if you're curious to know what this is, I'll use this one. So I didn't rip any pages out of books. Don't worry. No books were harmed in the making of this art. So in high school, I did this project where I took pages out of a sketchbook. That's the only book that would have been harmed. And then I put them in the printer, and then I copied pages from a book, like one page. So this one's from Alice in Wonderland, and then I drew the Mad Hatter's hat. I have, or I took, this is from High Society, I believe. Yeah. It's from High Society by Allie Carter. And I just outlined, I think I had to make a stencil to do this one. These first three, I didn't do the second part of what I did. So this one's from the Gallagher Girl series, also by Allie Carter. And then this one is the one that was like the most intensive of art, I guess, or of blocking things out. So like you can only see certain words emphasized, because I even emphasized them in here. So these are like some of my personal book art that I made in high school. I don't know what year I made them because I don't know what year I made them. So these will definitely decorate in here. I get scribbler boxes sometimes, so I'm probably going to put some of these up in here. Probably put some pictures up in here. This gorgeous card I got from my grandma. Like, I got this a couple of years ago, but look at how pretty this card is. And it doesn't look like a card. I have some blue tape in here. So I think I'm just sharing my ideas here for how I plan on decorating this room. But I might move this calendar either over here or behind here, and then I think I can fit my flag right here. So it might be too, because I don't want it to touch the floor. It's just short enough. Excellent. So I might be able to, yeah. So I think right here I might end up with my flag. My flag. Other factoid about Cat. I'm Ace. And my friend suggested that I look into it. Like, look it up and see if I thought I might be Ace. So. But all right. This stream has gone longer than I thought it would. I'm still working on learning an outro. Gonna be honest with you. So, thank you for watching. I probably will not be doing a pop-up stream between now and Wednesday because I have work every day until Wednesday. But I should be here 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hopefully I'll have the new router hooked up, so hopefully the internet will be like excellent. There's that. I have new video ideas, so I'm going to work on doing some video ideas, decorating in here. I will add a link in the questions below sometime today from Brook Writes video that she did. A link in the chat that I just put in there is to Heather's channel for her stream to do some productivity sprints, which I will probably watch. Yeah, hopefully I will have an actual video posted next week. I didn't manage to do that this week unless I somehow manage to get one tomorrow. We can say this stream is in place of a video. But thank you. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you, everyone who joined me. If you're watching this in the replay, thank you for watching. I actually enjoyed this chat type video, so I might do a chat type stream again. It is kind of nice to just sit and chat with you guys. Next time, I will actually plan ahead and not be setting the stream up like 45-ish minutes beforehand. Anything else? I don't think I have anything else to say for now. But talk to you later. Hopefully see you on Wednesday morning, 8:30 to 11:30 Eastern time. Possibly in the comments of any videos I might post. I don't know. Don't know yet. But I'm going to stop saying goodbye and actually end the broadcast now. But bye.